Welcome back to Dr. Josefina's Way, and I'm Laura Guttridge. Today we're discussing the whole idea of personal transformation, and I'm reading the lesson, and you talk about labeling, and sadly, so many people are accustomed to taking that for real,
Yes.
what they're labeled.
Yes.
And accepting it, accepting whatever they're labeled with, the pretty one, the dumb one, the smart one, the fat one, just
yeah.
whatever.
Oh my God.
And
Yeah.
it's sad because when we're young and this happens, it kind of becomes ingrained in us. And,
Yes.
And if it's a positive label, I mean, that's obviously better than a negative one. But some of these labels are very negative, and you even think the positive ones are bad too. I mean, because we're not the perception of somebody else. We
Amen.
are individuals.
Exactly.
We are who we are, and we have to discover that.
Yes.
And it's hard if you're labeled. So don't label. Don't label anyone. Don't label your children.
Oh my God. Have you ever been labeled?
Yes.
Because this seems to resonate with you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What happened? Let's do a therapy here.
Well, without getting into too much detail, my sister and I think we were both kind of labeled in a way, and I think I was labeled the dumb one.
No. And you proved them the opposite.
Oh yes, I have a bachelor's degree in philosophy.
Yes.
So that's like one of the most difficult degrees to obtain, but I didn't obtain that degree until I was in my 30s, and I think it's because I never thought I could do it.
Oh, wow. See, so you're talking through personal experience.
Yes. Yes.
How damaging can it be? But the beautiful thing that you overcame that.
I did overcome it.
Oh
Yes.
my God, that's awesome. Laura, this is such a great example because it proves how wrong people are. Because obviously you're a very smart woman. Obviously you're very successful.
Right.
You have a great life. You have a great family. I mean, everything that you set your mind to do, you have achieved, even having a child, and it costs
Right.
you time, energy, money, and all that kind of stuff. So everything you have set to do in your life, you've been successful.
Yes.
So that's awesome.
Well, thank
Congratulations. I love
you.
you. See, that's why I love her so much. Oh my God.
I open up.
Yes.
And,
Based on that experience, how do you deal with your child?
Oh, she's the smartest, prettiest, most special being that ever existed in my eyes. And,
Exactly.
And I tell her that every single day.
Yes.
I let her know that she's convinced that she is the most beautiful, the smartest.
Yeah.
And she just, having an only child, I think, helps a parent without to not
Yes.
label. Because when you have more than one, I think you tend to do that
Exactly.
to them.
Exactly.
And, and I think that's a big mistake that a lot of parents make.
Exactly, and that's exactly right. Parents have to be very careful because even if you say, well, it was a joke, a child or anybody, they don't take any derogatory expression label as a joke. That's not a way to joke with anybody
Right.
because you're affecting people's self-esteem. You define, especially early age, the person start believing that I'm dumb, that I'm stupid, that I'm not good for nothing. And that is a no, because you don't have the power to define anyone. And I'm glad you didn't let that get to you.
No, and in a lot of situations that it does become a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yes.
Because you do really begin to believe it.
At what moment you stop believing it?
Well, to be honest, I stopped when I met Bobby. And he's obviously very smart, and saw that he thought I was very smart.
Yes.
And encouraged me to go to college, which I did. And I really feel like my life is really changed because of my husband. I mean, I had wonderful parents, don't get me wrong, and they're not the ones really that labeled me. It's other people do it too.
Wow, definitely,
absolutely. And I think, without sounding conceited here, a lot of attractive children, attractive women, get labeled stupid.
Exactly.
Because how can they be attractive and smart all at once? People don't want to give them that much credit.
Exactly.
So it's like, oh, if they're attractive, they have to be stupid.
Yeah.
And that's where you get the the dumb blonde kind of syndrome.
Exactly.
She's some bleach blonde. She must be really stupid, but there's probably a lot of really smart bleach dumb blondes out there. Now I'm sticking my foot in my mouth.
No. What happened? They're all smart. What happened is they're using that label in their own advantage. That's how smart they are.
There you go.
You know?
No,
you want to think I'm dumb? Okay, but I'm going to do it my way.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make you do it my way.
No, that is really true.
Because that's a smart woman.
Right.
A smart person.
Yes.
I mean, make believe that, okay, you're right. Yep, I'm dumb, but give me my money.
And that was, a really lot what I did when I was younger. I just played it off like, I don't know what's going on.
Exactly, baby.
When I really probably,
don't you feel like that when
outsmart all of them?
Yeah, when the cop stop you for a ticket, I just play dumb.
Oh yes, that is true. Yes, I still do that.
Did I do that? Oh no. Okay.
Sometimes playing dumb will definitely get you ahead.
Yes. Okay. So anything else there?
Okay. Well, yes. We have to find what our purpose is.
Yes.
Aside from the labeling, we have to look into ourselves and discover what it is that moves us and shakes us.
At any age, at any stage of your life. It's not only when you're 20, because let me tell you something. When you're in your 20s, you don't have to find yourself. You lose yourself.
Right. No, that is true. Well, I think that when we're in our 20s, we don't really know.
No, and you're supposed to lose yourself. I hear people like in their 20s, well, I need to find myself. No, baby, you don't need to find yourself. You need to lose yourself there, and everything else comes out.
Right.
Okay.
So, like you said, no matter, and good for the person who is in their 20s and understands that they do need to find that purpose, because that just really puts them ahead of the game.
Yeah.
But if you wait until you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s for that matter, it's never too late to find out your purpose and make a difference in the world and in your life.
Exactly.
You talked about a quote from Henry Moore. Now,
yes.
I was reading this and
I love that.
I really, you have to, if you listen to the quote, you can hear, it's a long quote, so I'm not going to say it. She says it in the lesson, though. But it makes you wonder, okay, where is she going with this quote?
Yes.
Does it mean that, reach for the stars, even though you can never touch the stars, because reaching for the stars will bring you as close as possible to them? I mean, you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
What is the whole concept of that dreaming the impossible?
Yes. Remember when we did Alice in Wonderland, and the Red Queen says to her that she dreamed every morning. She dreamed 6 impossible dreams. The point with that is that we don't dream big enough, because the thing, I get chills under the light because this is so awesome. We limit ourselves about how far I can go.
Right.
We don't understand that we have unlimited power to achieve what you want, not what I want. So the goal, the dream. Let's say Celeste wants to be a ballerina. She can do it. I mean, she's as long as she can see it. So the point is that human beings, we had a tendency to go small.
Okay.
Because all the money,
easier.
all the, it's easier. The self-esteem thing, I'm not worthy enough. And sometimes you see successful people that say, this is beyond my dreams. Because not even what they could see, it was what they achieved. They achieved more.
Right.
So the key here is the thing that you think is impossible is not.
That's right.
Nothing is impossible. Right, Robert? And then we need to say thank you so much to our fans all over the world. I know you guys like the double bicep.
Especially hers. Mine are kind of whippy.
And then, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, email. Keep in touch. Watch us on YouTube. That's how we. Yes, that's all. These emails are wonderful. And here we go again. So have a nice weekend.